Wow, is my headphone, not headphones, earpiece more like. Is my earpiece working better in my left ear than my right ear? That's what it feels like. Let me just try this out. Yeah, it sounds louder. I think there might be something wrong with my right ear. Anyway, that's not what the stream's about, though. Alright, let's open this one. I don't really have to buy much, I think. So, I have been playing a lot of Sonic Forces. I kind of realized that, well, I guess not realized, but I kind of thought that I could just, like, you know, play the game, maybe like start a new save for the next, well, not the next one, but we're gonna get to it eventually. But the next Let's Play or whatever, and I was playing it, and then I realized, oh, there's literally just one save. And it's not like any Konami bullcrap. It's not like you can buy another or anything like that. No, it's not that bad. But it's literally like there's no option to just have another save. Like flipping Sonic Chronicles had a save. 1+ that to that game. But anyway. So it's like basically if I want to like have like a fresh experience in big quotations, then I'd have to literally like restart everything, get rid of all of my progress. And if you know me, I don't like that. So I'm just gonna have to play the stages in order instead of going through like the story mode would make me do. I'll probably just stick to having like, I'm not gonna put Super Sonic on, just to be fair, you know, but I'll probably play through it with Shadow because his gameplay it doesn't really affect anything. It's just cosmetic, and it'll probably make me more entertained. Plus, I don't think there's a Shadow Let's Play on YouTube, so I don't know. Maybe that could be something. It's not completely Shadow. There are going to be Sonic sections where it's like, let's double boost, and I think like 2 boss fights, but I think that's about it. In every level you can play Shadow, minus a few. We'll probably have the battle chatter on, whatever it's called, but I think that's about it. The only thing is, there'll be no cutscenes, and even if I was going it through fresh, for some reason, Sonic Team, Sega, whatever, they made it so that you can't can't record the cutscenes. At least that's what I think. I haven't checked if I can do it in theater, because there's like, literally like a cutscene area where you can just watch them, but I don't know. We'll find out when I get to it later. Okay, got 6,000 points. Could buy these perks, but I don't actually know. All hail shadow heroes rise again, obliterating everything that's not your friend. No one's gonna stop you now. All hail shadow heroes rise again, obliterating everything that's not your friend. Bow your head low, all hail shadow. Bow your head low and all hail shadow. I've completed Sonic Forces. I'm gonna turn down the game volume. I've completed Sonic Chronicles, that's what I'm talking about. But I have completed Forces, but that's not what I want to talk about. I've completed Chronicles, and honestly, great game. Would recommend to anybody that has a slight likeness for Sonic games. Outside of that, maybe not as much, unless you're kind of interested in the characters and stuff. I don't know. The ending, I'm mostly talking about the final chapter, when you get to the Nocturnus Island or whatever it's called in the Twilight Cage. The final like chapter's really good, but there's like the enemies are so like annoying. Like so there's these floaty enemies. They like float in the air and they got wings. I think they have wings. I'm gonna have to Google this afterwards because it's actually pissing me off now. So they just kind of like float around as Nocturnus clan guys, and you can like dodge, well not dodge, they can block attacks mid-fight, but on top of that they just like, even though they block your attack, they steal health as well, and it's like, what? Well, that's not fair. They can just do that mid-fight, and I'll waste my like my power attack on them, and on top of that, if I normally attack them, which I probably will because of how many times I waste power moves on them, then I'll take damage, but then they'll steal health. And on top of that, if they took like, just pulling out a random number out of my bum, if they took like 7 health off of you, for some reason they still get like 40 health points back. Okay, sure thing, game. It's just kind of dumb in my eyes. Well, overall, I really enjoyed the final chapter, like the Knuckles and IX, or is it 9? I'm having the same question with this game. It's like, am I supposed to refer it to IX or 9? I'm gonna have to like find out, but whatever. It's got the villain IX. He only makes much of an appearance in the last part, and I think that's a bit of a bad move. Like Johnny said, you want your villain to be very prominent. Like, you want to see him in the game a lot, but you only see him like in chapter, is it 4 or 5, when he like steals the Master Emerald? I don't know. But he's a cool villain. His design is cool. He has a lot of cool dialogue, especially with Knuckles, and also with Shade. I feel like they could have put more time into that. Maybe it would have been like really good, but it's just good, I guess. Nothing like amazing, it's just pretty good. I think the boss fight though, oh my god, the boss fight is just awful. Right, it's not that it's easy. I mean, it is easy, but it's just because it's too short. You want, in my eyes, I think you should have a boss fight that at least has 3 hits. If you're gonna make it easy or quick, give it 3 hits at least. Like nowadays in Sonic games, it's just 3 hits on the head, boom, destroyed. In the old days, it was like 9 hits, and it just went on for too long, to be honest. But this boss fight, I'm not joking. It literally just, if you get all of the buttons like correctly clicked, like with the stylus, or whatever you call it, you'll complete it in one round. And I'm not making that up. And that's just bad. Like, I can see it in two ways. Like, maybe people would just rather have this than a 20 round, hour-long experience. But on the other hand, it's like, well, this is way too short. I feel like they could have made this epic, but it's just, I'm supersonic. I'm gonna wreck you. You don't know who you're talking to. I don't know. And then the ending, it's like so cool. That's the only word I can describe Chronicles. It's just cool. It's what I want out of a Sonic game. But then the ending comes on and it's like, whoa, this is epic, this is cool. And then like Eggman is talking and he's like, you guys are back. I'm happy, but I'd prefer you not to be. I don't know what he says, but he's like, you're back and that's horrible, but I'd prefer you to be here. I think the whole thing with Eggman, said this in the IDW comic in like issue 14. He says like, or maybe it was 13. He says to one of the guys, you know, I don't want Sonic dead. I want Sonic to see how better I am and stuff. And it's like, whoa, this guy's cool. You know, he doesn't want to kill his enemy. He just wants his enemy to see how like better he is and shit. And that's like cool. I don't know. Going on a tangent, random ramble, whatever. And then like after the cutscene plays out, the Cyclone getting shot down, it's just like Tails is going on like, oh, it wasn't that great, and Sonic's like, yeah, hey guys, instead of making and then it's like, instead of making like a credits scene, I kid you not, it just, Sonic and Tails are just talking about all of the different people that were involved in the game. And I know that sounds funny, and it kind of is at first, but I kid you not, it goes on for like 20 speech boxes, and then I think Sonic starts to snooze. I'm not joking. Sonic starts to like ZZZ, and then Omega's like, oh, hail Shadow. I don't fucking know. Omega just starts talking, wakes up Sonic, and then the game ends, and then it says, hey, you can replay this game now with all your stats, chows, inventory, etc. And you don't get to start off with every character, which is a missed opportunity in my eyes, but I'll take what I can get. And it's a pretty good game, and it'll never get a sequel unless someone who cares takes over the company or whatever. So there's like this thing, I think his name was like Ben Nanders. Don't have a fucking clue. I forgot his name already. But he had like a lawsuit because the Echidna tribe, clan Nocturnus, or the Dark Brotherhood, whatever the flip it is, apparently, according to him, it was too similar to what he was doing in his own shitty comic. By the way, if you can, look at what he's doing. He's legit just making furries, aliens, and they just look horrifying. I don't see them appealing in any way, and I don't think if I was a furry, I'd look at them and get any attraction also, because they just look weird. He used to make the Archie comics, and I think he was like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he said something along the lines of like, nobody, okay, fuck the tigers in this game, but I think he said something along the lines of, nobody can make echidnas but me, or maybe that was someone else. I think that was in Adventure 1 or 2. I don't know. I just remember watching like some animation, and it was like, according to law 1247B, no one but me can make an echidna tribe. Something like that. And I thought it was really funny. Roger something something something. That's what the username's called. Okay, so got all the heads. Probably just buy the perks, I guess. I don't know. God, I should make a video about Chronicles. I'm gonna not fucking do it. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is just compile like all of the flipping things I've said, and I think that's mostly out of this stream and the last Derp stream, the one Call of Duty one. I don't think I said much in the Deltarune one, but I'll just make a look over it, and then I'll probably include a few posts and just add like me talking what I'm saying in the posts. I don't know. And then I think I might do a proper one, maybe like a thoughts on video of the game, instead of like rambling during a gameplay video. I don't know. Because I do like the game, and I honestly think it doesn't deserve all the shit that it gets. The music is bad, but that's subjective. It's an opinion. It's not fucking fact. See, I love Muse and their new album, but people say it's shit. So if I can enjoy the Sonic Chronicles OST, but you hate it, it's not a fact. It's an opinion. I think it's good. You think it's bad. Okay then, whatever. I'm not saying it's great. It definitely could use some improvements, but it's nice to me. I love the theme song. People hate the theme song, etc. You know. I think the battle is good. Not great, especially gets annoying in the later area, but it's not bad. Just rough around the edges. Is that the right expression? I think so. And if they made a sequel, I guarantee it would be so much better. Or maybe not, because they're listening to all the haters. There's two kinds of people. There's the people that see the potential, and then there's the people that just say, hey, it's bad. No, you can't do that, that's bad. Cough, Resident Evil 4, 5, 6. And Revelations. Anyway. So I'm gonna like buy this now. Cause I honestly don't know what to do. I think I need to get more equipment kills. I think tomorrow or the day after, I'm not actually sure, we're gonna start doing Resident Evil 6. Probably do Deltarune as well. I honestly don't actually know how the battling works in that game. I should have actually paid attention. I just didn't care at the time, but now I actually feel like I should have cared because I'm gonna actually play it through. I don't know. So I need to get another weapon. I think the box is gonna be... Oh, there's gonna be a thingy over it. Please be thingy. Please be a fire sale. Oh, shit. Fire sale. Fuck you, game. Okay. Actually, let's throw it there. There. And we got another one. Honestly, even if they don't continue on Chronicles, I just hope they bring back the tribe or shade in some way. But if they don't, maybe it's probably for the better. I'd rather them just stay gone than bring them back and they're just going to be like Blaze in 06. I mean, what did she even do in that game? Just stand around. She said like 2 sentences. Then she sacrificed herself even though there was no need. I don't know, it was just horrible what they did to her, because she was so cool in, not Chronicles, Rush. Then in 06, she's just awful. From what I've seen anyway, and heard. Not played the game. Wish I could, but I can't find a copy. Like, I'm pretty sure they sold like 100 copies on the PS3, and then they sold like 20,000 on the X. But I don't know, just random numbers I'm pulling out. But that's basically what I've seen. Never seen 06 in person, and I probably never will. Unless Boise is legit about the flipping 06 copy on the PS3. Wonder if how much it would be worth. Probably a fiver. No, a six. An £06. I don't want a DLC weapon unless it's an MP40 or a Galil. I already have that gold. All hail Shadow, heroes rise again, obliterating everything that's not your friend. Honestly, if they made a sequel to Chronicles with like better music, better graphics, which will be a guaranteed probably. Longer length, more side quests, it would probably be the best game ever. As long as it had good writing though. That would be a necessary. Thing is, it would probably not happen, especially with the recent games, with the awful writing in them. We'll get to around 30 and then go off because I need to get a bed. Yeah, this is going to have less ammo in it. I'll probably spin the wheel one more time. And I got nothing good, okay. Oh, I didn't grab the shield pack. Panic. I'm gonna do, I don't know, like a random, might as well say something random, maybe just turn it into a small video. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to my best team setup. Okay, so if you want the best team in Sonic Chronicles, then this is what I recommend. Okay, so when you go on Sonic Chronicles, you need to get you need to get Cream the Rabbit from Green Hills. To get Cream the Rabbit, you need to find her, and to find her you have to go like around, like you have to do the side quest. And when you find it, you gotta find a cheese, or is it cheese? I don't fucking know. And when you find cheese, you got. Okay, legit. Jokes aside, let's just do this. Jokes aside. Jokes aside. Jokes. Okay, when you go in Green Hill Zone, you wanna go find Cream. To find Cream, you gotta find Knuckles, which is in the main quest. And when you find Knuckles, you can use Knuckles to climb up a thingy in Green Hill Zone. Go find Cream, and then she'll tell you to go find Cheese the Chow. Once you find Cheese the Chow, you just bring it back to Cream, and she'll be like, "Yay, thank you," and then she'll join your team if you ask her to. I think you have to ask her or something, I don't know, because there's dialogue in the game. And she can join your team. Woohoo, you got the most OP character outside of attacking. So Cream can like heal, no, not just heal, she can do everything minus epic attacks. She's like the mage of the support of the team, and I know people will be like, "Whoa, that's a bad though, because I'm losing less firepower." Nope, you've got the best thing right there. She can heal everyone. She can replenish everyone's like power PP, power moves or whatever. The energy in the game or whatever the flip it's called. And on top of that, she can revive teammates. Isn't that epic? She's even more OP if you can get the really rare Chow, which I got like an hour ago, which makes it so that all power moves just skip, because the power moves are quite difficult, especially when you're first doing them. So yeah, you need cream. You need cream on the team. That rhymed. I didn't mean it to rhyme. But it's fine, I believe anyway. There's gonna be another one over it. So, character number 2, Omega. You need Omega. To get Omega, I'm not actually 100% sure on what you need to do. So, when you're in, is it Grand Metropolis from Hero? I don't fucking know. So it's Eggman City, whatever. And this is when you team up with Eggman. Spoilers, oopsie. But you gotta like work with him, and eventually you can actually find Omega inside a room somewhere in the area. When you find him, you just talk to him, and then boom, he's joined you. If you don't find him, you never team up with him. Same with Cream, I didn't mention that before. You'll lose him, and you'll never talk to him ever again, blah blah blah. Omega is like really cool. I'd probably avoid using the minigun attack, because it doesn't really do much. But outside of that, you've got the flamethrower, which is really good. Which like attacks all enemies, and as long as you're not using it on robots, it will deal, I think, about 80 damage points. I mean, you're probably thinking, well, that's not that much, but when it damages every single enemy, it's pretty effective. There's also the laser beam, which penetrates through defense and armor, whatever the flip you're calling it. That's pretty effective, especially when someone's blocking. It does do less damage when they're blocking, but it still does a lot of damage. I just put the wrong gun in the game. Another character that I'd recommend is Sonic. JK, because you're always stuck using Sonic. No, another character I'd recommend is Shade. Shade the Echidna is like a character you get like chapter 6? Not actually 100% sure, but I think you can only play as her if you treat her nicely. I don't know, there's dialogue in the game and I've not fully used it. I've just mostly been the nice guy, if you know what I mean. I'm tempted to just do the a-hole run, but only on the third one. I'm basically doing a second run right now, but only as I treat them nicely again. I'm gonna do a third run, and see what happens if I treat them wrong. Because in Sonic Chronicles, you can be nice, you can be rude. I do know there are a few differences, like in Chapter 2, you can be rude to Shadow, and he will either fight you, or just give you the thing and walk off. Like, you can fight him for it, or you can just give it over. The difference is, you talk to him, or you get cocky with him. I think that's nice. It's a lot better than Telltale games. Anyway, there is no multiple ending, so I will say that right out of the bat. Which is unfortunate, but honestly for a DS game, I shouldn't really expect much. Because I think that was like the DS1. Not the Lite, not the 3DS, like before all of that. The graphics are pretty meh. And I don't care because I'm not a Minecraft. I'm not a. I mean, I don't care because I'm not a graphic like give a crapper. Because, you know, I play Minecraft and shit, and I don't give a shit about graphics. At the end of the day, if they look good, whatever. I think that's a subjective thing, though. I think that's an opinionated thing. Because, I mean, I like this, but some people don't like it, you know? Anyway. Oh, fuck. There's actually a Chronicles remaster in the works. I hope it's successful or whatever. I don't know if there's a Patreon or anything, but I hope it goes well for them. I'm in the Discord and it's honestly pretty shit. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I downloaded Discord again and honestly it's not even that good. I don't like Discord at all. To get Shade the Hedgehog about chapter 6, I think. A lot of her attacks are just like health steal, and honestly it's pretty powerful. I can't remember what the names are. There's this one attack where she deals like 160 damage on an enemy. 80, and I'm not sure if there's another 80. Like, I'm not even sure if it's 160 in total, because, you know, it's different, you know, times, but on top of those attacks, she steals health, which is pretty good, especially when she takes damage, you know, obviously. Then there's also this one attack where, with Sonic, you can drop on top of him, and it'll deal, like, 200 or 300 damage, and also steal health. Not for Sonic, just for Shade. She is a bit, weird at first, but it makes sense, you know, because, you know, Shade only can steal health. And I think that's about it. You know, you're stuck with Sonic, but at least you have Cream, who can just replenish everything, and also heal and revive, and do other stuff like antidote and stuff. But on top of that, you got, you know, you got Omega, and you got Shade, the coolest. It's probably not a word, but she is the coolest character in the game, by far. Shadow's pretty shit in the game, not gonna lie. And that's about it. Okay, jokes aside, Shadow does have like one really powerful ability, but it's like a chance, it's not a guarantee. When it works, it's amazing. When it doesn't work, it's just annoying. I don't even know what the effect is if it doesn't work. I need to Google the effects because I'm still confused on that. It just instant kills anything. And it's got like it starts off at 40, then you upgrade it and it's 50, and then you upgrade it again and it's 60% chance. It's really effective. It literally kills anything in one hit, but it's just a chance that it might do it. Tails is okay, I guess. Tails does have like one good ability called like Hyper or something, and he basically can just make anybody hyper, and they give him an extra ability, extra move, which is pretty effective. At one point in the game, you know, you split it up teams. I think it's in the 10th, 9th chapter, in the Nocturnus area, and Knuckles and Sonic have to split up, and then you got like Knuckles and Shade, and then you got like Sonic and Tails. guaranteed characters match together, I think. And I decided to put Sonic and Tails and Cream and Amy together, and it was a pretty good combo. It's not the team I'd recommend. But I was just like making Tails and Cream hyper. Then they'd get like more moves and stuff, and it just made it like even more crazy. Wrecking the enemies a lot easier. It's not the team I'd recommend. Unless you get to that part, of course. I think the other team was Knuckles, Shade, Omega, and Shadow. But overall, if you're going to have a #1 team, it would probably be Sonic, Shade, Omega, and Cream. Because those four are pretty powerful together. I mean, you're stuck with Sonic no matter what, but everyone else you can switch around, I guess. Obliterating everything that's not your friend. Probably gets around 30 and I'm gonna go off. Nothing can stop you now. Alright. Something else that I'm doing is like binge watching Sonic X, but the sub version. So I'm hearing Japanese stuff. I'm mostly watching it because apparently there's like changes, deleted scenes, and apparently it's just overall better. And I want to see if that's a fact. I mean, so far I've just got to like episode 5, and I'm already enjoying it, but it's a bit weird with the the Japanese dialogue. But I'm not bothered. I watched Old Boy, and that was cool. Cool drama. Oh, yeah, shadow. Heroes rise again. Obliterating everything that's not your friend. Okay. That was a waste right there, wasn't it? Honestly, Sonic X is like really good. The only thing that's wrong with it is the fact that they've got Chris Thorndike and his family on it. If they literally had no Chris Thorndike and no thingies, it would probably be a much better series. But then alongside that, they've got the Eggman like stuff going on, and it's just, I don't know. Okay, so you've got Chris Thorndike and you've got his family. I don't care about his housemaid that much, but everyone else is just annoying. I'm not even gonna lie. Everyone else is just annoying. Chris Thorndike is the main attender, though. Main culprit, whatever the word you want to use. But then you got the Eggman stuff going on. He's got like these two people called like Boku and Buku? I don't fucking know what they're called. One of them's like a yellow robot and the other one's like a silver one, and he's like tiny. Well, not tiny, more like short. And then there's this guy, little black Chow looking thing. It's not a Chow. I don't know if it's a robot or it's a living thing. It's just tiny and it delivers things to Sonic. I know he delivers I remember him delivering him a TV, and then it blew up, and he laughed and left. But on top of that, he delivered like a note at one point, and then I think he had a crush on Root. I don't fucking know. When I'm watching through it, and I mean, those guys are annoying. The designs of his mechs are not mechs. Eggman's designs for his robots are also pretty shitty. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I think they're going with the adventure look because it is, you know, based off Adventure 1 and 2. And Battle. I think that was also one of them. Battle. They just look awful in my opinion. They've not got the Eggman aesthetic. If that's even a way to describe something. They just look so grey, and they don't look like they were made by Eggman. They just look like they were something out of a military base. And I'm gonna get killed if I don't teleport. Like, the main things that make an Eggman mech, robot, machine, whatever, they've got to be red, black, and maybe yellow. No, they've got to have yellow. Like, red, black, white, yellow. That's how you make an Eggman looking thing. Oh, and you got to have his face on it somewhere as well. Well, if you don't have any of those things, it's not Eggman related, and that's what a lot of these are, not Eggman related. Like, they've got a purple jet with like a bird on it, and it just looks weird. There's like nothing Eggman about it. Like, if I didn't watch Sonic X and you showed me that and said, "What's this from?" I'd honestly be a bit confused. Like, if you put side to side the Egg Robo and this purple jet with a bird on its face, I'd honestly not be able to tell you what it's from. It does not look like it's from a Sonic game. Sonic Media or whatever. So after this round, it will be round 30, and then I'll just like go off. Because I've got to like do something in the morning. And I don't want to wake up for it. Otherwise I'll be proper tired and shit. Shadow, hero, the rising. What did we get out of the finger? Flipping out. What was it? An Outrider skin and calling card. Just show this off before I go. I'll probably check out the black market store actually, because there's probably going to be something new to reveal. Yeah, I got a whatever that is, and this is. Oh, that looks ugly. It's changed. Okay. I'm not gonna get any of those, although the camo is tempting, but I'm not gonna bother. Then you got whatever that is. Why is this not just? And the shotgun's a finger. Obviously, it would be. Alright then. Bye, guys.